It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Waitrose, and it's a part of the Duchy organic range, and it's the India Pale Ale British Sovereign, coming in at 5.2% ABV, and it's described as a full flavoured, well hopped ale with a delicate citrus aroma. There's the blue bottle cap. Who's contract brewed this beer? I'm gonna have a guess, because I have had another bottle of this recently and I thought it was worthy of a review. It's brewed in Oxfordshire, so good levels of carbonation first of all on the opening. I'm going to say it's been brewed at Wychwood Brewery on a contract basis for Waitrose. Very clear for an IPA, 2-finger to 3-finger white head, golden amber, clear as a whistle, clear as a bell, whatever the saying goes. Slow moving carbonation. Let's get the aroma. It smells like a Wychwood beer. It smells like, the aroma should I say, Wychwood Hobgoblin Gold. It's a little bit prickly, it's a little bit spiky, it's a little bit tinny, touch of lemon. Let's get the flavour, let's dive in, cheers. Yeah. Without a shadow of a doubt, I put my mortgage on it, I put my house on it. This beer has been brewed at Wychwood Brewery. I've not looked on Untapped, I've not looked anywhere, any corner of the internet for this information. It's just a guess that I've made just by reading that it's been brewed in Oxfordshire. It's not a bad beer. I remember having a bottle or two of this a few years ago when I first got into beer. I say a few years ago, 8-9 years ago now. And I remember it being very tasty and very complicated. Maybe my palate's changed, maybe my taste has changed completely, but very easy drinking, nicely carbonated, a little bit of biscuit malt, a couple of copper pennies swirling around in the bottom of the glass. It's a bit coppery. It's that classic kind of Marston stroke Wychwood bitterness on the back end, that almost kind of gritty bitterness without much of a hop flavour to back it up. But it was only £1.56 for a bottle, so I can't complain too much. It's very cheap for a 5.2% ABV India Pale Ale. If you were to go to a pub, buy any kind of pint really, you're talking £3.50, £4 a pint these days. If indeed you go to a supermarket or a premium bottle shop these days and pick up something half decent there, you're talking £3, £4, £5 for a 330 can or a 500ml bottle, so, or a 330 bottle. So it's all relative, everything is relative. This has been brewed to a price point. It's never going to be the best beer in the world. If you were short maybe on cash for the month or for the week, or your circumstances mean that you want something cheap and drinkable, absolutely fine. There's not much, you know, you can't beat it really for £1.56 a bottle. So with all of that in mind, I've chucked every kind of penny in the box, really, haven't I, with this review? I've gone through the whole kind of aspect, the whole plethora, I can't say the word, of ideas of how much it costs to brew, and I'm going to rate it I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a fan of Marston's beers. I really am not a fan of Marston's beers, or Witchwood for that matter. They all seem to have this weird copper penny, 2p piece flavour in there. A dirty 2p piece. You know, it's not a brand new minted 2p piece. It's a dirty old, been in the gutter 2p piece. It just, I just don't like their beers. But it was only £1.56, so I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It's a 6 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.